Hey there, I'm Jennifer Bands, and today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make this crustless quiche with spinach and bacon. Okay, let's get started with this crustless quiche. Of course, we're going to start with a dozen eggs. Quiche has usually a lot of eggs. And so we're going to get these all whisked together. I've got a balloon whisk. I like to use a balloon whisk just because it makes it a lot easier to pop the yolks. But you can use a flat whisk if you want. And to our eggs, I'm going to add a cup of half and half. And I always get the question, what is half and half? And I know that they don't really, it's not something that they call half and half in like England and stuff, the UK. So half and half is half milk, half heavy cream. And now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And the nutmeg just really adds an interesting flavor to the crustless quiche. I wouldn't skip it. It just really, I don't know, it just gives it something. So we're gonna make sure this gets whisked very well. You don't want any like egg pieces visible. You want it to be all an even color, an even pale yellow color. And we're going to add 12 ounces of frozen chopped spinach. I've got, I thawed it in the microwave, this chopped spinach. I thawed it in this glass bowl. And then I squeezed out as much liquid as I could with 2 layers of paper towels. So now I'm just gonna break it up and put it into our eggs. I've got a cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. I've got a deep dish pie plate that we sprayed really well with cooking spray, and I'm gonna pour the egg mixture in. And now I've got a pound of bacon that I've already cooked. I cut it up and then I cooked it until it was crispy. And I'm gonna sprinkle this into the quiche. This is why you need a deep dish pie plate. Just gonna push the bacon down a little bit into the egg. Now, how good does that look? This is gonna bake in a 350-degree oven for about an hour. And yeah, it's ready for the oven. Okay, our crustless quiche is out of the oven and it actually baked for 45 minutes and it is perfectly set. And look at that. So much spinach. This is really going to give you a good dose of vegetables. Perfectly seasoned. It is perfect for meal prep. You can divide this out into servings. You know, cut them into, you know, equal servings, portion it out, and then you have like breakfast or lunch every day of the week. So anyway, perfect. Let me know what you think and be sure you try this recipe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.